Welcome, friend, to Twilight Moonlit. Tonight, you're invited to leave the weight of your day behind and gently drift into the heart of nature. If you don't want to listen, introduction, you can just skip to main story. This calming sleep story will transport you deep into the Amazon rainforest on a rainy night, where the sounds of gentle rainfall, distant animal calls, and rustling leaves create a soothing symphony for your soul, designed to bring you comfort and calm. This journey will help your mind slow down, your breath soften, and your body relax into stillness. Before we begin, if you enjoy relaxing stories like this, please consider comment where you're from and what time it is. Subscribe to Twilight Moonlit for more peaceful adventures. And if this story brings you peace, feel free to share it with someone you love. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being part of this growing calm space. Now, find a cozy place to rest. Take a slow breath in and let's begin. You close your eyes and slowly the world around you begins to fade. In its place rises the steady, comforting rhythm of rain falling gently on leaves, a soft patter like distant whispers in the night. The air is cool and fresh. You feel it on your skin, moist and fragrant with the scent of earth, wood, and wild greenery. Each breath you take carries the deep, grounding perfume of the rainforest, rain-drenched bark, blossoming orchids, and damp moss. You stand at the edge of a narrow, untouched trail, lit only by the soft shimmer of moonlight breaking through a misty sky. The canopy above stretches wide and high, leaves glistening like dark glass under the gentle shower. Every drop that falls makes a different sound. Some tap hollow on large banana leaves, others plunk into shallow puddles, while the rest melt into the soil like secrets. You begin to walk, barefoot. The soft earth beneath your feet is cool and springy. Each step sinks slightly, embraced by the moss and fallen leaves. With each breath and each footfall, you feel yourself letting go. There is no rush here, no noise, just the music of nature and the presence of now. In the distance you hear the call of a howler monkey, low and echoing. It's far away, not alarming, just part of the natural rhythm. Closer by, the chorus of frogs begins to rise. Melodic croaks, chirps and trills, as if the forest is humming you to sleep. The path narrows as you continue. You pass giant ferns swaying slightly in the breeze, and small orchids blooming in secret pockets of light. Water drips slowly from leaf to leaf in a hypnotic cascade. You pause, close your eyes, and simply listen. Drip, drip, drip. Time slows, your thoughts soften, you're fully here, safe, quiet, and surrounded by the breath of the forest. You continue walking slowly, feeling the soft rhythm of your breath syncing with the steady patter of rain around you. The deeper you go, the more the rainforest begins to open its secrets. Now and then, the gentle flutter of wings passes by. A blue morpho butterfly shimmering like a floating jewel even in the dim light, drifts past your shoulder. It doesn't hurry. Nothing does here. Everything in the rainforest moves with grace, as if time itself is stretching, slowing, softening, just for you. A short distance ahead, a small stream crosses the path, its waters rippling over smooth stones, singing a lullaby in liquid whispers. You pause for a moment. The sound of flowing water is deeply calming, and you stand still, eyes closed, just listening. Each tiny splash is a note in the forest's soothing symphony. Above, the trees stretch so high, their tops disappear into a soft mist. Thick vines hang lazily from ancient branches. The trees here are guardians, centuries old, tall and strong, yet gentle in their stillness. You place your hand on one trunk. It's damp and warm. You feel the steady pulse of life within, ancient and unshaken. As you walk further, the calls of night birds begin to echo gently through the trees. The soft coo of a potu bird, the distant hoot of an owl like tawny-bellied screech. These sounds don't disturb, they soothe, filling the spaces between your breath like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. The path dips slightly, leading you into a hidden clearing. Rain falls more softly here, cushioned by the thick canopy above. There's a cluster of glowing mushrooms nestled near the base of a tree, casting a faint, dreamlike luminescence on the forest floor. Their gentle light reflects in nearby puddles like fallen stars. You sit for a moment, cross-legged on a patch of moss, and listen to the sounds, the whisper of the wind, the rhythm of water, the voice of the forest. It feels like the earth itself is holding you in a cradle of sound and softness, and you're safe, completely, absolutely. Every sound, every scent, every step is helping you relax deeper and deeper. As you continue your walk, the rain begins to fall more steadily, yet it's soothing, not harsh, not cold, just a constant rhythmic tap on the leaves above. The forest canopy shields you, allowing the rain to cleanse the world, not disturb it. The air feels crisp and fresh, with that unmistakable earthy scent of damp moss and wet leaves. You reach a narrow path that leads toward a quiet natural pool, a hidden gem of the rainforest. The water here is dark, still, almost like glass, reflecting the tall trees that surround it. The silence is profound. You can hear your heartbeat, slow and steady, the only sound competing with the whispering rain. The stillness of the pool draws you in, and you stand by its edge. You take a deep breath, inhaling the fresh, moist air, as if you are absorbing the very essence of the forest into your being. It feels as if this place is designed just for moments like this, for reflection, for stillness, for peace. Above, the high branches of ancient trees sway slightly in the soft wind, their leaves rustling like whispers, as though the forest is sharing a secret just for you. The hum of the rainforest seems to soften here, and the only sounds you hear are the occasional call of a distant bird and the gentle trickle of water from a nearby stream feeding the pool. A soft breeze dances across the water, sending tiny ripples out, which break the glass-like surface into 1,000 silvery fragments. It's almost like the water is alive, a liquid mirror to the universe, showing you the timeless beauty of the Amazon. For a moment, you close your eyes. The world becomes distant. Just you, the rain, the sound of the water. This space, this moment, is a sanctuary. Nothing else exists but the present, and the present is peace. The soft rain continues to fall, and the mist rising from the pool creates an almost ethereal fog, gently blurring the edges of the world. The air feels thick with the scent of earth and water, each breath nourishing you. As the night deepens, the forest comes alive in ways you couldn't have imagined. The sounds of the day have quieted, replaced by the gentle, almost secretive hum of the nighttime wildlife. The forest, though dark, feels safer now, a familiar, comforting darkness. The rain, while still falling, has softened to a gentle drizzle, each drop landing with a soothing patter that blends seamlessly with the sounds of the forest. Out of the shadows, you begin to hear the faint calls of nocturnal creatures. The whistle of a nightjar echoes from a distant branch, followed by the rapid flutter of its wings as it swoops through the mist. The sound is almost musical, a quiet, rhythmic cadence that flows in harmony with the rain. Further ahead, you hear the low growl of a distant jaguar. Its presence is powerful, but silent, a reminder of the ancient force of the jungle. You pause for a moment, feeling the weight of the animal's gaze, even though you cannot see it. Its footsteps are nearly invisible in the rain-soaked earth. The jaguar, a silent predator, thrives in the depths of the Amazon, its eyes reflecting the faint light of the moon filtering through the canopy. The sound of tree frogs begins to rise, a chorus of rhythmic croaks that start low and build, creating a symphony of nature. These little creatures thrive in the humid environment, their voices echoing through the trees. As you listen, you notice the subtleties of their calls, some higher pitched, some deep and resonant, creating an intricate tapestry of sound that feels like the heartbeat of the rainforest itself. Suddenly, you hear the fluttering of wings above. You glance upward and catch sight of a bat swooping gracefully between the trees. It glides effortlessly through the mist, its wings cutting through the air in perfect silence. The bat is a guardian of the night, keeping the balance of the ecosystem by feasting on insects. Its movements are fluid, almost like a shadow among the shadows, undisturbed by the rain. As you walk deeper into the forest, you come upon a glowing beetle. Its tiny body emits a soft golden light, lighting up the surrounding leaves with a delicate glow. The glow is not overwhelming, but instead it casts an enchanting light on the darkness around you. The beetle's presence reminds you of the quiet, gentle magic that the Amazon holds, hidden in plain sight. The trees around you begin to thin, revealing a small, open glade. Here you notice the rustle of leaves as something moves through the underbrush. A family of capybaras, their soft snouts sniffing the wet ground. These gentle creatures are the largest rodents in the world, known for their calm demeanor. They are not easily startled, and you feel a connection with their peaceful nature. You stop and watch them for a while as they graze on the lush vegetation, their movements slow and deliberate, in perfect harmony with the world around them. In the distance, the howler monkeys begin their evening ritual, their deep, guttural calls resonating through the trees. The sound is a low rumble, vibrating through your chest as you hear the call echo across the canopy. It's an ancient sound, one that has echoed through these forests for millennia, and it adds to the sense of timelessness in the air. The night creatures of the Amazon are a vital part of the symphony of life here, each playing a unique role in maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Their calls and movements, though fleeting, remind you that you're part of something much larger, something ancient and interconnected. You feel yourself more deeply connected to the rainforest, as if the night itself is embracing you, wrapping you in its gentle yet mysterious presence. The creatures of the rainforest continue their serenade, their voices weaving together to form a symphony of the wild, a lullaby for the world. You walk deeper into the forest, your steps light and measured, as if you're becoming one with the nocturnal pulse of the Amazon. As you continue walking through the rainforest, the sounds of the jungle gently fade into the background. The soft, bitter patter of the rain against the leaves has become a soothing rhythm, a constant melody that hums in the air. The scent of damp earth and fresh foliage fills your senses, grounding you in the moment. The world around you feels still, as though time itself has slowed down. Ahead, the rainforest opens up to a small clearing, and the atmosphere feels even more serene. The rain has almost stopped now, and the moonlight filters through the canopy above, casting gentle beams of light on the forest floor. In this quiet, peaceful space, the night feels complete. You find a comfortable spot beneath a large tree, its roots forming a natural seat, and settle down. The earth beneath you is soft, cool and reassuring, and the sounds of the jungle continue to provide a gentle backdrop. As if nature itself is wrapping you in a blanket of calm. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the sound of the rain, the hum of the jungle, and the occasional rustle of leaves around you become a lullaby. It's as though the forest is breathing with you, its rhythm matching your own. The weight of the day lifts completely from your body and you feel your muscles relax, your mind quiet, and your thoughts slow to a peaceful drift. The gentle chirp of the crickets continues to fill the air, and with every breath you feel more and more at ease. Your body feels weightless, as if you're floating on a soft cloud, drifting through the night air. The light from the moon creates a soft glow around you, illuminating the glistening leaves and the delicate patterns formed by the rain on the forest floor. It's as if the whole world is slowed down, allowing you to rest, to breathe, and to simply be. The soft sighs of the wind move through the treetops, creating a subtle rustling sound that feels like a gentle caress. The cool breeze wraps around you, easing any remaining tension from your body. The jungle symphony continues, but now it feels like a distant, comforting hum, as if the sounds are fading into a soothing lullaby meant only for you. The moonlight is now your only companion, and the world feels timeless, as though you're suspended in a moment of perfect tranquility. With each breath, your connection to the Amazon grows deeper. The forest has embraced you, offering you peace, comfort, and relaxation, as it always has for those who seek its refuge. As the sounds around you soften even more, your eyelids grow heavy. The cricket's song continues. The gentle sway of the leaves moves with the rhythm of your breath, and the forest's calm presence lulls you into a deep, peaceful state. The journey inwards continues now, mirroring the stillness that has fallen over the rainforest after the rain. Your breath is slow and steady, your body growing heavier and more relaxed with each moment. The sounds of the rainforest are fading slightly, becoming more distant, a gentle hum at the edge of your awareness. The rhythm of your own heartbeat is slowing, steady and calm, a quiet drum in the peaceful silence that is beginning to settle. The gentle dripping of water from the leaves is like a natural metronome, helping your mind to slow its pace and prepare for sleep. The smell of the damp earth is a constant grounding presence, keeping you anchored even as your consciousness begins to drift towards sleep. It's a scent of peace, of natural cycles, of deep rest. The feeling of the humid air is a soft blanket, wrapping you in comfort and security, encouraging you to sink deeper into relaxation. You are safe, warm, and completely at ease. The gentle sounds of the rainforest after the rain are your lullaby now, singing you softly towards the quiet realm of sleep. The occasional drip, the distant frog call, the soft rustle, all blending into a soothing backdrop for rest. You're letting go completely, surrendering to the peace of this rainy night in the Amazon. The sounds, the smells, the feelings of tranquility are gently carrying you away, becoming softer, more distant, as you move closer to the edge of sleep. As the story draws to a close, let the peaceful embrace of the Amazon rainforest linger in your mind, soothing you into a night of deep, restful sleep. Thank you for joining me on this tranquil journey through the Amazon at night. I hope this story has brought you peace and relaxation. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing from you. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider becoming a member of Twilight Moonlit by subscribing now for more calming, sleep-inducing stories. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for being part of this peaceful community. If you know someone who might enjoy this soothing escape, please share this story with your loved ones. You can now fall asleep listening to the sound of the rain. Sweet dreams, and you listen me in the next story. Good night.